if you're in the church and you're fault finding and fruit inspecting and not examining yourself because you're not doing your outward sins and not paying attention to your inward sins, because the heart is deceitful above all things, and you're watching and you think that the evidence of salvation is good behavior, then you're immature. You're immature in the Word of God. That means you are not reading and studying to make yourself approved to God, a workman, and not having no need to be ashamed, rightly dividing the Word of God. That means you're so prideful that you cannot even self-examine yourself and look in the mirror and understand that inside and out there are sins. There are sins on the outside that you can hide, and there's sins on the inside that you can hide. You know, like that lust for the sister in the church, like that lust for that brother in the church, like those sinful thoughts that make you say, man, I want to sock that sister, but you walk by and you say, oh, hi, brother, hi, sister, I have to love that person. Yeah, those sins that are inside of your heart, you know, the ones that you can hide, and you can hide them good, but hide the outside sins, because anybody can stop doing sins in front of other people and showing people that, ooh, look, I'm doing this, I'm not cussing, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this, I stopped smoking, I stopped drinking, good for you, God bless you. But inside of your heart, you're prideful, you're deceitful, you have impure thoughts, you have lustful thoughts, you have anger, frustration, envy, jealousy. All that comes from the inside of a deceitful heart. And if you still are fault finding and fruit inspecting, checking everybody else's fruit because they come in the church, you're judging the brothers and sisters by what they're doing inside of the church and what they're doing. If they're not doing something right, you're immature. You're immature. You're still a babe in the Lord. You're a Corinthian. Yes, knock it off. That means you need to go back, examine yourself, and understand that lest you fall, lest you can fall into the sins that are inside of your lustful heart, your ugly, deceitful heart, those nasty little thoughts that you have inside of your head. Yeah, those are sins. You didn't know that? Yeah, you need to know that. You need to understand that inside and out, your sin, and God took away your sin. Your good behavior doesn't take away your sin. Your good behavior doesn't cleanse you. It's the blood of the Lord that cleanses you. That's why salvation comes by the Lord and the Lord only, not by your behavior, not by your works. You have to understand that, and only a mature Bible thumping, real Bible reading, dispensationally breaking down the Word of God accurately, the way you're supposed to study to make yourself approved to God. You're not doing it. You're lazy. You're allowing other people to feed you. You still have to be spoon-fed the Word of God, and that's dangerous. Because you can be easily manipulated. You can be easily told to do something, and you think that that's the man of God, and oh, he's the man of God. Oh, I have to follow him. Yeah, you follow the man of God, but you got to make sure that you test the spirit. You got to make sure that you study what he preaches. You got to make sure that he's doing the same thing that the Bible's saying to do, and he's teaching that and exemplary showing it. Okay, not because anybody can clean up and wake up and go to church in the morning and look like he's holier than thou. It's easy to be holier than thou. Look at the Pharisees. You remember when Jesus said, "Look at your inside, but you might be clean on the outside, but inside you're like whitewashed tombs." Man, you got to rightly divide the Word of God. Stop being an immature Christian and get inside the Word of God, and stop letting people manipulate you and trick you and take you and get up in your pockets and get up in your mind and manipulating you to do things according to the traditions of men. God is the only one that you're supposed to be approved, that brings approval. Deucey.